You said prior to the season that Besser had the stinkiest gear. Did anybody overtake him this season?
Oof. What do you think, Gus? I think Best still has it.
So pleased to be joined by Bo Horvat, Canucks captain, who is back in Ontario at home. And Bo, thanks for doing this.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks for having me.
All right. So what? March 12th, we're in Arizona. We find out the game is being postponed. We get back on the plane and fly back to Vancouver. At that point, could you have imagined what things would look like 2 months later?
No, no. First of all, I didn't know the the severity of this entire thing, and obviously, never would have thought it would come to all this. So it's been pretty crazy, and no, it's a serious thing that's going on. So obviously, what's happening right now is bigger than the game, and it's safety first, and people's families, and the health and safety of everybody. And it sucks not to be playing, but again, this is it's bigger than hockey right now.
I see Gus are with you. Have you been able to have some sort of normalcy through all of this, or try to keep things as normal as possible?
Yeah, he's trying to. I mean, we go for daily walks, and he's wondering what's going on because we're home all the time, so he's getting tons of attention constantly. But yeah, just trying to do stuff around the house, yard work. I mean, getting the nursery ready for baby coming here in July, and just trying to keep ourselves busy during this whole thing.
People are hopeful that something can get done as long as everybody's safe and healthy doing it. But if not, have you even entertained the thought that the next time you play on a team, it might not have Tanev or Markstrom or Toffoli? Have you even gone that far down the road?
No, I haven't actually. Now that you say it, it's kind of scary. Those guys are such a huge. I mean, Top coming in and playing as well as he has. Um, and obviously Tanny. I've played with him for 6 years now, and Marky too. I mean, it'd be weird not having those guys around the locker room, and I don't even want to think about it or talk about it right now. I want to keep playing with those guys. So hopefully, either they can sign back with us, and we can continue our bright future, and or hopefully even restart the season and get things going again, and play some great hockey with some great players.
How closely are you following the talks, or are you involved in the talks at all about return to play and what it could look like?
Yeah, I mean, I'm part of all the phone calls, but I mean, it's just it's different scenarios of what we could possibly do, and the health and safety of the players and their families, and they have to take so many things into consideration. So it's kind of you can hear him snoring. Um, he makes all these weird noises, but yeah, no, I think it's just it's kind of the unknown, of when things are going to clear up, or if there's going to be a vaccine. So there's so many things that have to go into it. So it's very overwhelming being a part of these phone calls. But again, it's things they're going to do whatever they can to try and get us back playing. So we'll see what happens.
Okay, I mean, some guys are in different positions than others. So they're talking about self-isolation or teams being isolated together and away from family. You're expecting a baby with Holly in July. So these are
Mm.
other things you have to think of on a personal level too, don't you?
Yeah, no, it is. I mean, again, you obviously you want to play hockey, and you want to you want to be playing for a Stanley Cup, and be playing in the playoffs, and that's what we play for. My situation's it's complicated because we could be back in July or August or whenever. If that's what happens, and that's when Hall's due, and if we're back playing or in the States or whatever, and this whole quarantine thing is still the isolation for 14 days when you're traveling and stuff, it's going to be complicated for us. So it's a little bit scary that way, where I might not be there for the birth of my first child. But I mean, hopefully it doesn't have to come to that. Hopefully things start to clear up, and things get lifted, and I'm going to be able to be there. So again, yeah, it's complicated for everybody. Everybody's in different situations, but hopefully things get figured out by then.
Let's talk about some more fun stuff.
Yeah,
What have
yeah.
you guys been binge watching on Netflix or Crave, or what's been the guilty
Um,
pleasure?
yeah, we just finished up Ozark. So that was it's a pretty good watch actually. I enjoyed it. It was interesting. It kept you on the edge of your seat. Kept us busy for a while. Now we got to find something else. We watched a little bit of the Tiger King.
Yeah.
That was pretty interesting. Yeah, we got any recommendations from anybody? Let me know because I need something else to watch now.
Have you watched The Last Dance, the Jordan doc?
No, I haven't. I've heard great things about it. We were finishing up Ozark, and that might be our next one.
Yeah. Okay. Because you saw Pettersson was watching it, and he went out to practice basketball. Did you see his jump shot that he posted?
Yeah, I don't know if you saw my tweet back to him, but I put brick back to that. That was an awful jump shot. I might have to show. I'll take a video here when all my stuff gets done around the house and show them how to take a real jump shot. That was tough.
It
I've
was
seen
tough.
him shoot better than that before. I've seen him play basketball.
Well, good for him for posting it. I asked for some questions from people off Twitter too. So here's one from Gabrielle. Without specifics, have you guys got a name picked out for baby Horvat?
Yes, it's picked
You do.
out. We have the initials in his nursery. Maybe I'll post the initials and see everybody's best guesses. But it's picked out. It took us a little bit to pick out a boy's name. We had a girl's name picked out right away, but the boy's name is it's picked out now, and we're gonna run with it.
Okay. Okay. And
Hopefully, people like.
who had final say? Was it collaborative? The two of you
No,
agreed to?
yeah, it was pretty collaborative. It was we both agreed with it. We both loved it, and yeah, hopefully everybody else likes it too. It'll be
Lisa
interesting to
want.
see what people say when I post the initials because
Okay.
yeah, it'll be interesting.
Okay. Lisa wants to know, which teammate would you let babysit baby Horvat?
Oof, somebody who's already a dad. No, I'm not getting Petey or Brock or definitely not Hughesy. I'll tell you that for free.
He still needs
Um,
babysitting.
yeah, seriously. Uh, he needs to learn how to dress himself in the morning, let alone take care of a kid. I would probably let I don't know, maybe the Sutters take care of. They got
Okay.
2 kids already. I mean, Louis Erickson and them have 4, so maybe they'd be good babysitters too. So yeah,
Yeah.
somebody with
And
experience.
Beagle's got a couple boys
Oh
too.
yeah, that's right,
That.
Beegs. Actually, you know what? His kids are very well behaved too, and the sweetest kids ever too. So maybe Beegs as well.
Well, let's go back to Huggy. Mike says, does Huggy Bear care how he dresses? Because he was recently seen wearing Crocs gardening.
Oh God, clearly not. He is something else. It's like, yeah, I don't think he really cares too much about what he looks like. It's just he's just sick at hockey. I don't know. He doesn't need to
Yeah.
dress. He doesn't need to dress appropriately or well. He just goes on the ice and does his thing. So, which is good. And we need it. I don't care how good he dresses as long as he can skate and do what he does on the ice.
He'll get there. He'll get some fashion sense.
Yeah.
Kat wants to know, what's the one player in the league? Who is the one player in the league you love playing against?
Against. They're all good. There's nobody I like playing against. I don't know. There's a couple teams I love playing. I'll go there. I love playing Boston. I love playing Chicago. The Leafs. I love playing Leafs. I don't know. Just games that you get up for, right? I don't know. I don't know if it's the rivalry or whatever, but I think I'd say those are my teams to play against.
Okay, from Canada Core. How long did you know you were going to be captain before it was revealed? And who was the first person that you told?
I kind of found out in the summertime a little bit. I was just in conversation with Jim and the staff, and my wife was sitting in the car with me when Jim kind of called me for the first time. So Hall found out right away, which was pretty cool. But then I called and told my parents, as soon as I could. So it was pretty special. It was a pretty special moment for me, and kind of surreal. I didn't really think it was going to happen. Or I mean, you never know what's going to happen, right? So for it to happen, Gus was in the car too, so he found out right away. So
Tim,
the most important people found out first.
how fired up is your dad, Tim?
Yeah, he's very fired up. He was really excited, obviously. No, he was in tears, and he obviously very proud of both of his kids' accomplishments, and he's a very proud hockey dad. So he was pretty excited.
Best piece of advice, this from Sarah, that the Twins gave you before you were named captain or when you were named captain?
I would say when I was named captain, their best advice was just to be myself. Don't change. Was the biggest thing, and I took that to heart. Where, I'm not going to try to be somebody who I'm not, or try to do more than I'm capable of. And I think that's the best advice you can give anybody is just be yourself. It's what got me there in the first place, and it's kind of what I've stuck by.
You said prior to the season that Besser had the stinkiest gear. Did anybody overtake him this season?
Oof. What do you think, Gus? I think Bess still has it. No, I don't even know why I said his name. I don't even sit close to him in the room. I just kind of the first player that popped in my head. Where I sit in the dressing room, I don't have anybody to my right, and JT Miller sits to my left, so he's the new stinky guy, in my opinion.
All right, we'll leave you with this. Golf courses are opening in Ontario this weekend. Do you have your tee time yet?
Yeah, it's all set up. I'm gonna go for a round. I try to keep my mind off this quarantine thing, and try to get out and enjoy the beautiful weather that we're finally going to get here in Ontario. It's been pretty crappy here lately, so I'm going to get out and enjoy a round of golf and keep training and try to prepare for what's hopefully coming ahead.
It looks like your hair has been cut. Is the hat covering a majestic mane?
Yeah, no, I'm lucky enough where I can get my hair cut by my mom. She's been a hairdresser for I don't know how long, ever since I can remember. So she's lucky enough that I can get my hair cut from my mom. So it's nice because it can get out of hand and get ugly real quick.
Well, maybe I should come see Cindy because mine's looking like
seriously.
a helmet. I'm trimming myself.
Yeah.
All right, well, stay safe. Good to see you. Good to see Gus. And
Thanks.
Hopefully we'll see you guys in Vancouver sooner rather than later.
Perfect. Sounds good. Take care, guys.
Peace.